Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another live edition, Mafia Roundtable, Sicali's Corner Unfiltered, with yours truly, Dominic Sicali. Hope everybody's having a great day. As for me, I'm always blessed, feeling well, stressed to the max because I've been running around like a chicken with a head cut off today. So I have a lot to talk about. Part two will be tomorrow. And wait till you see the headline, the title. But and the reason why we're not gonna full blown go into it tonight, so I'm ill prepared. I was running around all day on the phone with lawyers, with Crypto Nostra, getting the contracts ready. And folks, for those of you, there's probably close to $500,000 invested into the gaming app, developing everything, putting everything out there. So this is not a rug pull. This is not a scam. This is not a meme coin. So people have no clue. So I will go into everything step by step tomorrow. And then we are going to blow up these wannabe YouTubers out there with their false prophecies, their false statements, misleading their people. And then the people that are pulling the strings behind it, they think they're slick. Listen, I was in the Mafia. I was in the streets my entire life. I'm nobody's fool. I see behind the picture screen. I know who's back there, who's saying what, who's doing what. And it's sad. It's sad. You would think people would learn at this point, but it's damn sad. And I'll go into all that. But you know what? There's a new addition. Looks like there is a new addition to the Sicali family. A major, major addition coming to this channel, coming to my support. This person's definitely, no doubt, going to be my right hand, my arm. I'm definitely going to follow their advice with a lot of things. And like I told this person, I'm the type, those of you who know me in the streets, and you know what? There's a person on here right now that I see their name going right by. They could attest to it, and I'm not going to tell them. If they want to comment, they could comment. So I'm not going to put them out there. But they know me. They know me from back in the drug game. Listen, I did what I had to do in my life. And when I felt I got screwed, I put guns in my hand and I did what I had to do. And I stole. I was in the streets. I was ruthless. Ruthless. You screw me over, I'm going to be ruthless. But also I made a ton of money. Made a ton of money. Always took care of people. When people came down to me, I always had a big heart. And if they want to comment, they could comment, and then I'll go ahead and acknowledge that person. But it's up to them. So I've always did the right thing. Always, 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 folks. This is for everybody. Crypto Nostra, official Crypto Nostra, is for everybody. I'm putting it out there. The way we developed it, the way we set it up, there are going to be no rug pulls. So when people turn around and they pass comments that are inaccurate, and again, I'm going to go note for note. That's why I said I'm not prepared. This is going to be, I'm going in sit down mode. I did that once before with Nadu. When Nadu came out, and for some reason, he's just on the bashing. You know what? And he claims to be a reporter. Cool. They could claim whatever they want, but a reporter, a journalist should be fair with their statements, should do their homework before just running their mouth. But and I exposed him last time when he was talking about Frankie Joya kicked him to the curb. Then all of a sudden he's talking about Frankie Joya. He throws me into it, talking about producer. I needed him. I have my ways, and I exposed him with everything. Lie, 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 and that's it. Text messages, proof. I even showed with my channel, proof. You know, you're going out there, all they're doing is bashing, they hating. And I'm the type of guy, I'll spread the wealth. I'm not greedy, trust me. We're going to eat, we eat together, because I'm only good as the people around me. So I can make it rain. We can make it rain, but I need your help. So going back. So tomorrow will be full exposure with the little puppet masters behind the scenes. They're, what, Dom? What did I do? That's what I got today with text message. What did I do? You know what you did. You know what you did. Do me a favor, lose my number. I don't have time for games, folks. I don't have time for scams. I don't have time for rug pulls. And you know what? I have too much. Too much. In this game with the crypto, yes, there are rug pulls. There's a lot of scams that go on all day long, all day long. What do they make? $2 million, $3 million? Folks, I'm sorry. It's not money to me. And I'm sorry, I don't want to sound conceited. I don't want to sound, as they say, braggadocious. That's not money for me. That's not money. There's too much money out there, legit. I would never ruin my reputation for that. Wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. I donated more, as Ed Scopo put in Cosa Nostra News. He did the story. You see me getting on a Lear jet with Pakistan, Africa, where, we dropped maybe $500,000 that we wound up just doing. It became a humanitarian effort. So all that BS, I don't have to scam anybody. And if the people behind, I have a lot of information, folks, on everybody with their LLCs, with all the other businesses, what they actually own and what they're purporting they own. So if they want, I could start blowing people up too. I don't hate, though. Everybody, I see somebody doing good, congratulations, wish you the best. And just people want to come and hate and knock. They see the subs go up. Oh my God, he's buying subs. And I'm sure they called YouTube. You know what? I got my letter from YouTube. Through our system, through our program, congratulations. Call, because I would never jeopardize what I built over this 2.5 years. I would never jeopardize it. Finally, I opened up my eyes thanks to, well, I will go back to that, Wendy. But finally, I opened up my eyes through YouTube after 2 years, thanks to Lee Cole with James Proctor, Lee Cole, talking about how he blew his channel up. So I'm looking, I'm like, all right, let me try it. All of a sudden, boom, boom. Till this day, I haven't advertised with them in 3 weeks. Now I'm advertising towards my websites and bringing traffic that way. And it works. It works. So, for people to say otherwise, really, you're that hateful. You have nothing better to do. You have nothing better to do. Some people have their heads so far up somebody's ass, they can't see. They can't see at all. All you see is their butt shaking and the guy's walking funny. But all that's all good. At the end of the day, I know what I have. I know what I'm doing. And people, have a little faith. Have some faith. And one thing that really got my goat, but it's all right, we'll address it more tomorrow. My loyalty, my honor. People, I did 10 years for a crime I did not commit. 10 years I did for a crime I didn't commit. As a kid, I was facing a death penalty case. After this whole debacle, I was killing the prosecutor, a federal prosecutor for Joe Massino. I was getting ready to kill. So I don't want to hear about it. I killed somebody for Vinny Basciano. They passed a statement. Another hit for Vinny. Michael confirmed the order. Done. Put him down. So I put my dues in. And then to be betrayed at the end of the day, to have my boss wear a wire, my other boss talking about a homicide, and then to add insult to injury, my boss telling me, Vinny telling me, you're taking the witness stand on our behalf. We'll beat the case. Had me fire Jeffrey Littman. And Jeffrey, you know what? I am going to call Jeffrey, see if he'll come on and verify it. So, and that's why. And Jeffrey thought I threw him under the bus to the prosecutors. I didn't. It was my lawyer said, Tell him about the threat. Tell Greg Andres about the threat. Vinny threatened him. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So I didn't look at it as a threat. And Jeffrey thought it was me, and it wasn't me. So, you know what, folks? Loyalty works two ways. I was tired of being a fucking jackass, excuse my French. And that was it. That was it. I was tired. I was aggravated. I was done with it. I was done with it. So, yes, that was the only time I broke my code, my honor, and the loyalty. Loyalty works two ways. And that was it. But my whole life I was loyal. So how dare you talk about loyalty? Let me tell you all something. I can't even call this person a man. Can't even call him a man. You know why? When somebody open hand smacks you in the face in an arena in front of people or wherever it may have been, ballpark, wherever it was that you got open hand smacked and you didn't do anything, you lose the right to say you're a man. Because in my neighborhood, there were women who I seen my own eyes in a bar. Then the guy pushes them. Get the F out of here. Grab a ball, boom, crack him in the head. A woman. You lose your manhood when you get open hand cracked, and you do nothing. So don't talk about my honor. My honor is intact, my brother. My honor is intact. I'm the first one to say, yeah, I took the easy way out. I was tired. I was done. When your boss wears a wire, the other boss is talking about stuff you're not supposed to be doing, and then orders you to take a witness stand on his behalf. That means I have to admit Cosa Nostra. I have to admit I'm a captain. I have to admit who's the acting boss. Because it's not illegal, folks. Cosa Nostra is not illegal. The acts are illegal. They didn't have any acts against me other than Big Mouth talking about me killing people. But he figured I have all legitimate businesses. I'll come off credible. And that's it. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen? All you mobsters out there who are watching, the Michael Mancusos of the world, you know it. One thing, you have to say it. Everybody's going to look at me as a rat. I'm going to be labeled as a rat. Even though I didn't rat, I took the stand to help ourselves. I'll be labeled as a rat. So what happens? I can't win. Because if we're found guilty, I'm in jail. They're going to look at me. Everybody's going to shun me, call me a rat behind my back. So I'm dead either way. So I wasn't going to be anybody's scapegoat, anybody's jackass. So at the end of the day, I said, I'm done. I'm done. And that was it. So here I stand today on my merit, my word. And when I put a product out there, you could bank on it. You could bank on it till hell freezes over. That shit's legit. From the vodka to my cigars to the book that's coming out to the package everybody's going to get. Remember, folks, I don't see Jeff Nadeau sending out shirts, free shirts, thousands of dollars given away. I don't see him sending out ebooks, all the ebooks. Again, thousands of dollars in books. Free. I don't see anybody doing that. Anybody. I see them asking for money, talking about, hey, there's my Cash App, here's this app, there's that app. I don't do it. If I get a contribution, thank you. I don't beg. The only thing I beg for, hit that goddamn like button. That's all I want. Hit the like button. All the damn money I've spent. Folks, listen, we'll go into it more tomorrow, and I am going to dissect every word like I did last time. So, and I'm going to expose the haters, the former mobsters who are on. They sit in the background. They want to pull the strings with their little peeps. I already know. But on a brighter note, great morning this morning. And thank you for my loyal followers. And Cynthia's that's my left arm. So, but I mean, thank you. My followers are the ones who told me, brought it to my attention. Not my former brothers that they should have, because they're sitting back. Jerks. And meanwhile, and I don't understand that. I just got off the phone with another wise guy, former in the life, very dangerous, capable, made buku money. I'm like, I can't believe this. Like, I'm putting stuff out there. We could band together. We could be so much more powerful. And he's like, Dom, I know, but that's the way people. That's the way they are. That's the way they are. So I have a lot of good things coming up. Like I said, we have a new edition. I'm not going to announce it yet. But this person, I'm setting up major interviews. We're going to do the circuit now, promote the book, promote the cryptocurrency. We're going to get everything rocking and rolling, promote the game. Now it's time to rock and roll, to turn it up, turn the heat up. And that's what we're going to do, folks. We'll get this going and, let the haters hate. Watch me behind. But you know what? Haters, the Jeff Nadeau of the world, they're welcome to come on. I don't hate. I don't have to hate. You know what? That's taken too much of my energy where I could create it into a positive. So you know what? For people like Jeff and whoever else is out there, sign up for our program to promote. You'll be part of the system. You'll go into the software where it'll gauge, so nobody's going to get shanghaied with not doing anything. And you have a chance to make big money with the crypto. And that's it. That's it. If everybody puts in their work, this thing will go up, because it's not a mean coin. It's considered under there, but we've made this a utility coin. We've given it value. It's taken a lot. And I could have went on pump.com. I didn't. I own the coin. I own it. Cost me money to develop it, build it out with my team. So we own it. We own the rights to everything. It doesn't, pump.com, you go on there, they own it. They control it. We don't control it. And by the way, folks, I just got word, out of 400 million coins in the pre-sale, there's 70 million left. That's it. 70 million coins left. So we are selling out. And you know what I was told, and I don't know this, but I have to trust my team members. Conor McGregor came out with a coin. We surpassed his numbers on pre-sale already. You know why, folks? I put value behind it. I put a gaming app. Not I. I'm sorry. We put a gaming app behind it to add value. Rise to power. We're taking 600 million, folks, 600 million coins and locking it into the app. Doesn't come out. The only way the coins come out, you, the people, download the app. It's free. That I paid for. I paid for to develop it. It's free. We're giving it away free. The coins in the app are locked. The only way they come out, you, the gamers, you mine the coins. You're going to mine them. Might take you a month, might take you 2 months, might take you 3 months to mine $5, $10, $100. I don't know. Depends how good you are in the game, how much you play the game. But if you win $5, $2, $10, $15, $100, not win, mine the coins. Those are your coins. Those are your coins to save. Those are your coins to spend. Those are your coins to cash in. Whatever you want to do, they're your coins. How is this a scam? How is this a rug pull? Common sense. You got people out there, they want to misinform. They want to mislead their viewers. Tune in tomorrow night at 5 part 2. I'm going to break everything down. And you know, when I speak, we're going into sit down mode. No profanity, just facts. Boom, 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 boom. And that's it. I could back everything I say, everything that comes out of my mouth. And for those of you who know me for the past 2.5 years, I don't have to bullshit. I don't have to lie. I don't have to embellish. I tell it the way it is. But don't hate. But you got haters. So you haters, you could come on in. I wouldn't create a pool. Do you think I would create a pool with 50 million coins? 50 million coins, folks. 50 million. Again, we have 100 people that sign up. It'll shut down. You got your wallets. The wallets aren't yours till the coin hits 50 cents. Hits 50 cents, the wallets become yours. They get unlocked. We have the lock code. One or two things have to happen. Either the coin hits $4, then it's yours. That $500,000 just became $2 million. Or, and that's going to be difficult to do, folks. That'll be difficult. Or the second phase for it to be unlocked after 6-month duration. After 6 months, if the coin's 50 cents, $1, 75 cents, 20 cents, the wallets get unlocked. They're your coins to do whatever you want. Your coins to do whatever you want. So again, folks, I'm putting it out there. I'm helping everybody with a roadmap. Simple. I'm leading you down the yellow brick road. If you want to take it, you take it. If you want to believe the haters, believe them. You'll be left behind. And then at the end of the day, you have nothing to lose with that program. Nothing at all. And I didn't ask anybody to put up money. I said, listen, if you have $5, $10, $20, put it in. Little something's better than nothing at the end of the day. If $10 right now buys you, say, 10,000 coins, I don't know what it is. So if it buys you 10,000 coins, 20,000 coins, if the coins hit for $10, if it buys you 20,000 coins, think of this. If it hits $1, you just made $20,000. You made $20,000 on a $10 investment. That's a scam? That's a rug pull? I'm not out here asking for thousands. There's people that put in thousands. I know. We set up their accounts. My followers, my viewers. And I'm not going to expose them and put their business out there, but they put it in. So at the end of the day, folks, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. But one thing nobody could say about me, I don't have to BS. I don't have to lie. I don't have to fabricate. And I don't need to rob people. I don't. I'm not a gambler, not a drug addict, not an alcoholic. I like my cars. I like my watches and my clothes. But you don't see that with clothes because this is the way I dress every day. I have closets and closets. I have rooms that are closets in my house. Rooms that I converted into a closet. That's it. It's unbelievable. But that's just me. That's my vices. That's it. And I like the gym. I like working out, staying in shape, having a few laughs, and building businesses, creating things. That's what I like doing. So that's about it. So today was just a hectic. Oh, by the way, we got the books here. Did a video. Let's see. I just want to make sure. All the books. That's the books, folks. They came in. Everybody has the books. Dum, dum, dum. It's all the books. There you go. So here we go. Everybody has the books. Now what we're waiting for, folks, are the boxes to come in, and then they're good to go. But all the books. There's 500 books. So there you go. They should be going out next week. The boxes, I was told, will be here probably Thursday, and we will get them shipped out ASAP. Nice packaging. You're going to be impressed. You'll be impressed. So whoever ordered it, just stay tuned. I have to get with Lee. We'll get everybody's address. And there you go. There you go. So with that, folks, I'm going to answer questions. I have a few of my loyal followers. Francisco, good to see you. Joel, Bella. And guys, wait till you see who's the new member of the team. This is going to be a powerhouse. A powerhouse. This person is definitely going to elevate me to the next level. I'm glad we spoke today. And I think they're just as excited as I am. But there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot that's going to be coming out. So, King Rex, good to see you. Susan, Joel. Um, let's see. Bella says, remember what I told you in the beginning, Dom. Half of the people haven't graduated from high school. You know what, Bella? I haven't graduated from, well, that's a lie. I dropped out. 10th grade, I dropped out. But I did get my GED and I took some college classes when I was in Farrington, New Jersey. And that was only because the teachers, when they were hot, they were coming in from the street, the college, Cumberland College. So, Jack, we have a new name for Lil Nadu, Mr. Listen, whatever it is, All Star. There's a rat amongst us. Who it is? What's going on, All Star? Tell me about it. Well, right now I could tell everybody this: Michael Mancuso's on the channel, Johnny Joe Sr. and Jr. on the channel, and Ernie Aiello are on the channel under different names. I already have that confirmed. The Bonanos, I have a lot of loyal guys who are made in the Bonanos, and they are part of Crypto Nostra too. They told me they were buying, they're getting coins. So thank you. We have Wendy. Wendy says, you were ruthless, a little nuts, but still would not change a thing about you. Thank you, Wendy. And this is somebody who knew me from the past very well. May I say that? But so that's about it with that. King Rex, yeah, probably would tune you up Nadu in front of a cheesecake joint. Okay. I'm going down. I know I just got a contribution, so just bear with me. Ninja, All Stars a real G. No, All Star is one of the good ones. All Star says there's a rat amongst us. Ill bet it's either Aralata or what happened, All Star? Why would you say that? Richard T. Bought some OCN today. Thank you. So, official Crypto Nostra yesterday he bought. Thank you. Good luck. Listen, this is not a scam. It's not a rug pull. And you know what's going to be funny, folks? And I'm okay, but it bothers me in this sense. When people are talking negative that it's a scam, and I understand my background, I'm a criminal. Never ran a Ponzi scam, though. That wasn't me. Never did tickets. That wasn't me. I was a drug dealer and a killer. And I would put a gun to your head and take your money if I felt disrespected. But what bothers me is there's going to be people on the fence because of my history. And I respect that. I know that. I understand that. But when this thing goes up, and it's going to go up, it will definitely go up. They're going to be kicking themselves in the butt. Why did I listen to people like Nadu? Why? Because I have a history. There is no doubt. Can't back away from that. But that was never my style in my life. So at the end of the day, you don't have to put any money. Just promote the coin. Come be part of the program. I probably think I spoke to the lawyer. I should have the document in my email box. So we'll announce tomorrow. And people, you could start promoting now. Don't worry. Everybody's accepted. You're just going to have to hit different benchmarks. But let's get this party going. So Bella says, Dom, we all know you wouldn't jeopardize. Thank you, Bella. I wouldn't. I have too much to lose. And you know what? I love you people out there. I don't have to meet you. I don't have to sit down with you. Just you coming on every night, in and out, us going back and forth, watching my back. I'm answering emails at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3:30, 4 in the morning. I'm answering emails and I get responses. I get responses at that hour. Don't you people sleep? And they're probably saying, don't you sleep, Dom? But it's all good. RJ, Dom, Nadu has a ridiculous crush on Joey. It's quite evident. Nadu was, you know what? That's it. If that's what he likes, so be it. If that makes him happy, so be it. But don't hate. Don't hate. So Joel says, Good Friday amongst us. You're damn right. Bella again, me and my sending positive vibes through prayers. Thank you, Bella. Much love and respect. Bella's been on from the beginning with me. Francisco, thank you. The Truth. Evening, just saw that too. Florida attorney, the Truth. Oh, we got him back on. What else? I gotta see what they said. I'm telling you, okay. All-Star, it's a lot, or I know it. It can only be. Also, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Oh, you think the person, but no, it's not Arlotta or Borello. If you're talking about with me that I'm going to be exposing, it's neither one of them. When I like Anthony, he has never given me a reason not to. Always been a gentleman, and Gene's Gene. You know, I have a lot. I go back and forth with him. I told him I was disappointed with him with the stuff, and he knows it. But Gene is always there. Anytime I ask Gene for something, done like that. So, and Gene knows I would never bullshit him. I would never lie to him. Always keep it real. So, and he's my friend. Sorry that the stuff he does I don't agree with, but still my friend. You accept people for good, bad, and different, and that's it. Is what it is. So, let me go down. Joel, thank you for the contribution. Jeff Nadeau, go back to your shoe shine box. Well, thank you for the contribution. Much respect. Jeff should have been one snuff. I'm really not. I don't want negative comments about him. It's all good, folks. I'm okay. I'm above that BS, to be honest with you. Shay, thank you for the contribution. Kick back with a sip of VG bot. Shay says, kick back with a sip of EG vodka while purchasing some Crypto Nostra. Great things to come. You could bank on it. Thank you, Shay, and you're damn right. Good things are coming. You know why? I'm putting in the work for myself. Don't get me wrong. It's for myself. I want to become what I'm trying to create. It's called generational wealth, not just wealth, generational wealth. Generational wealth. So if I'm successful with that, all you people are successful because I can't do it without you. So strap your big boy pants on, your boots, everything, and let's get this party started. Darling Dom, I think, thank you. I think you're handsome. Thank you. I know you have always been a handsome guy. If I saw you in person, I would be Capo. Thank you. Thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate that. You made me blush. Domingo is pissed. Great show today. Thank you, All-Star. I appreciate it. Dom, keep doing what you're doing. It's working. Crushing the competition with your honesty and transparency. There's jealousy. Listen, folks, I always keep it real. And again, I'm one of the only former mobsters that will come on and apologize, admit when I'm wrong. And I am more excited about the new edition that's coming on to this show that'll be supporting, helping, setting up things. I mean, they're a powerhouse in their own right, and I'm excited with it. I'm really excited. Jim says, "Ot boy Dom, tell him the double champ does." I have no idea. Elf on the Shelf. Nadeau was always in therapy place. My cousin goes to. Listen, it is what it is, folks. I'm just tired of negativity. They come on, they're hurting people. It's not good. It's not good. But tomorrow, part 2. Stay tuned because I'm blowing up names tomorrow. Amy says, I saw Nadeau at therapy having tough times with his sexuality. Jeff's a hater. I don't believe that Francisco, he got way little time for his crime. I have no idea what the hell's going on there. Nadeau claim, this is from Bernstein, Nadeau claims Dom wants to pull a Haktua pump and dump. Jeff didn't know cleaning the shitter at Joey's qualifies you in the crypto world. LOL. We're going to talk about that statement too tomorrow. And I'm going to go in detail. And I'll have my facts. I don't just throw out stuff. So I became a reporter, somebody who's thorough, not just throwing out stuff because you hate people. So, oh, what else do we have? Let's see. I know there was another contribution, so I missed it. Let me scroll back. I'll find it. Yep. Ryan Brown, thank you for the contribution. Dom, thoughts on the recent takedown of the Lucchese family? Did you know George Nexapola, Joey Panera, or John Panera? Seems no violence, only gambling. No, I heard of Georgie Neck. I heard of him. Heard he was a good guy. The other two, no. And yes, there was no violence, only I don't read. Folks, listen. Till this day, I'm not one that scours the internet. I'm not one of these people that, look for content. It just was never my thing. It was always, and plus, I'm so entrenched with this coin, getting things right, making sure everything's done. The clothing line, I have to go pick up shirts. I did sample shirts today. I paid an arm and a leg for them, but I wanted them ASAP. Guy said, all right, come back. They'll be ready tonight. So with all that, folks, it's just, it's amazing. It's amazing what we have going. And I'm just, it's sad. What, baby? I know. Yes, I hear you. Listen, folks, Snowball, my little gangster cat, he's in the video. Snowball's watching the cat on the pole. Never cries. He's crying when I'm in here. He's stressing he can't have access to me. If I bring him in here, he'll be a terror. He'll start jumping on the lights, and then he'll want me to get up to chase him, and then he'll run. He hops like a bunny. He has a stub of a tail. I love him. But now when I leave the studio, I have a glass door. So when I leave, he'll follow me all over. I sit down, jump on, like he has separation anxiety, especially he knows he can't get me. Jill, good to see you on. Do you know Stephen DeMarco? No, I didn't know he died. Wow. Didn't know that, Jill. What did he die of? He had a heart attack or I'm sorry. I'm not even going to joke about that. But Jill, what did he die of? No, I didn't know he died, Stephen DeMarco. And wow. I know he was overweight. Actually, I think it was Stephen DeMarco's sister I used to date a long time ago. Matt says Snowball. Yeah, that's the cat. No idea, Jill said. Okay. After a look, I'll ask. Probably, listen, he was obese, so probably a heart attack. Wow. Wow, thank you. When did he die, Jill? Do you know? Timothy Sullivan. Hello, Dom. Shout out from Orlando. Timothy, good to see you. You know what, Timothy? I'm going to let you guys know when I'm going to a cigar bar. I know the guys want to get together again. So if you want to join, you're welcome. Probably be, where'd we go? Baldwin Park. We'll be in Baldwin Park. So I'll let you know when. If you want to join me, people in Orlando, you want to join, you're welcome to come join us. You heard of Bronx for Life. You heard of Richard Hart? I'm not sure who you're talking about. CJ, Dom, big credit for your team. They walked me through this. New York had a hard time with transferring. Yes, people, thank you for mentioning that, CJ. My team came up with Lee, who is really good. He's very, very sharp. So I know people went on Robinhood to buy the Solana coin and then transfer it to the Phantom wallet. For some reason, New York put a freeze on it. It's 45 days. So what Lee said, if you bought it yesterday, folks, if you bought it yesterday or 2 days ago, Solana was down. So Lee said, have them sell it, and then you could take the cash, transfer it to a wallet, and this way your money. So whoever did that today, Solana was up, I think, to 120, might even be higher. So, you made out. You made out. Jill, what'd you say? Don't forget dinner with you and your wife. I know, Jill. We'll definitely meet up and we'll hook up for dinner, without a doubt. And bring your better half as well. So, Jeff Carnesi isn't fighting with Skinny anymore. Skinny sent Jeff an autographed cheesecake. Oh my God, you people are ruthless. CJ says, I cashed out, bought on Coinbase easier. Good. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. But folks, last I heard, and that was about 3 hours ago, there's only 70 million coins left. And I think the price is, I'll tell you right now, we had 400 million coins. 70 million. I know I'm coming. I'm coming. Give me a chance. 4-1. It's only about $30,000 left. That's it. That's it. We are going to be, our liquidity pool is going to be anywhere from $150,000 to $160,000 we raised already. So, folks, get on board. Anna Marie, we have Dom. Whose wedding picture is that in the background? Oh, you're good. You are good. Which wedding? Oh, because I had one there. Ah, very good. This, folks, this is the love of my life. These two people, my grandfather, my mother, this is my mother's parents, grandfather and grandmother. Since you mentioned them, they raised me, and I could do no wrong. Could do no wrong. I mean, I'm in the papers for killing people, and they're robbing everybody's paper in the building. Not the building, the condo where they lived in Deerfield Beach. They could do no wrong. My grandmother's fighting with the marshals, with the cops in the courtroom. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. All of a sudden, first degree murder. They looked at her like, good boy. I could tell you stories with them, but, and I know, I mean, talk about unconditional love. They had unconditional love for me. Beyond that. I know they're both, and it hurts me. It destroys me now. Finally, I turned my life around, and they're not here to see it, but they're looking down. I know they're proud. Finally, and now they can finally say, I'm proud of you. I'm at 11 years without a parking ticket. First time in my adult life. I've been home this long. First time in my adult life. I haven't committed a crime. It's just a transformation. It just shows people can change. And maybe that's why I was so successful in the mob, in the streets. When I put my mind to something, I'm 1,000%. That's why I was so dangerous too. If I'm coming for you, you're gone. That's it. I'm going to get you. So now I just took all that energy and I'm focusing it positively to do things positive, or to move on. So, and that's what it's about. It's about redemption. It's about giving back to people. It's about helping people. Even when I was in the Mafia, I helped the people around me to make money. I helped them to grow, to earn. And that's what I'm doing now. That's why with Crypto Nostra, that's why I named it Crypto Nostra. I could have named it different names, from Capo to Crypto. And that's what we're going to do. And then we're giving back to everybody. We're definitely going to give back to everybody. We're setting up the programs to help people earn, to make them, but they're going to have to work for it. That's why we're putting a tracking third-party software device into place where they sign in, it tracks you, and you have to put that time in. It's only going to be anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes a day, if that. Posting, reposting, go on the blogs, the sites, the crypto sites, and that's it. This helps everybody. It'll help everybody grow. We're going to cap it out, hopefully, at 400 people, the pool. That's the most. So the worst case scenario for you people out there, and it's not the worst, but I'm talking about coin wise, is 125,000 coins. That's the worst case scenario. The best case scenario is 500,000 coins a piece. So it just depends on how many people come in, how many come on the program, and everything is legal. You're going to sign legal documents too. And that's it. You're going to have to be responsible for your own taxes and everything else. So, what else? Let me go through, because now it looks like we got more people on talking, going back and forth. So we'll announce it. But folks, I can't wait to announce the new person who looks like they'll be the addition. This person's definitely going to be my right hand, my right arm. And we're going to blow the channel up. We're going to go on other channels. We're going to talk. We're going to promote the book. We're going to promote the coin. We're going to promote everything. And we're going to talk about things that haven't been spoken about before. We have a lot going on here. And it looks like I'm finally getting the right pieces to assist, to help. And we're a team at the end of the day. It's not I. It's not I. So let me see. Who else? Who do we have here? Fat SPK says Fat Joe D'Amico from the neighborhood died like 5 years ago. He was shaped like another. Stop. That's it. Listen, SPK, stop that. Stop that. Especially if he just passed away. So I think Jill, you know what? Jill, you know I love you. Jill, we go back a long way. I mean, grammar school with Jill. Jill was like, and Jill, I'm sorry, I'm going to blow this up. There was Jill and Christine. We were all in the same class. And Jill and I were always friends. We never crossed that line, and she'll tell you, we're always friends. And so she would copy my homework for me. Like, my homework, put it down. One time, Mr. DeMasi caught that. What the hell is going on here? Sakali, what do you think? They're your personal secretaries? I was like, oh my God, leave me alone. So I was always getting in trouble. Anna Marie, you're welcome. Of course, I share everything. You're my peeps. You're my peeps. That's what it's about. Sharing. Amen. They're watching down. Well, thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. RJ Ewing, Kanisi is bewildered. Yeah, who knows? Okay, SPK Dom. When you stayed up Rosie's house on Crosby Avenue. No, that's my father. I was never at Rosie's house on Crosby Avenue. I know what you're talking about. I think my little sister was living with Rosie at the time. Rosie took everyone in, even Joe Monk, LMAO. Yes, she did. Rosie, yes. And the last name Amato, Rosie Amato. She had Frank Amato and then Mike Amato. Yes, she did. That's for sure. Always had everybody. Even when they lived in Country Club, they had the house in Country Club. Always. That house I was at. I was never at her house on Crosby. That was my father. Who else we have? Let's see. Folks, we're going to start wrapping it up. I want to thank everybody. And once this person tells me I could announce it, I could put it out there. We will be telling you who the new addition to the family is. And if they want to turn around and come on and talk about it, it's open. It's open. But I am really, really excited. I had a great conversation with this person this morning. Ideas, we're bouncing things off, and already they're on. Boom, sending me tons and tons of stuff to do, what to go on. They're taking control. I'm like, go ahead. I'm really excited, and thank you. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity, allowing us to come on to really. We're going to nail this, folks, and the sky's the limit with everything. With everything, we're going to grow this channel together. We're going to grow the family together. This is going to be a well operation, well-oiled operation. And I couldn't do it without all you. Cynthia, Bella, Francisco, German, Vincent, Anna, you as well. This is really, I'm humbled, and failure is not an option. It's definitely not an option. And I like the haters. I want them to continue to hate. They could hate and hate and hate, but we are going to build, 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 prove everybody wrong at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, when this thing goes to the moon, we'll be like, there you go. Up yours. Keep on hating. And you, the viewers, will be like this. That's right, Dom. We did it. We did it together as a group. F them. Then we'll move on to the next project. So with that, folks, tune in tomorrow night live at 5. And I will be exposing, going into detail. And I couldn't do it today. I didn't have enough time getting the book order. It was a massive pallet. You saw that pallet in my garage that I showed everybody. So with that said, everybody have a great evening. German, you too. That's my brother from another mother, wise guy. Dickie, good to see you. Susan, Davin, good night, everybody. We'll see everybody tomorrow live at 5. Live at 5, Camilla. Live at 5, Anna. Come on tomorrow night, live at 5. I'm exposing. But you people that know me, there's going to be no profanity. I'm going into sit-down mode. So you know when Dominic says we go into sit-down mode, I'm dissecting. I'm dissecting point by point by point. So with that, much love and respect. Peace out. Thank you.